let's go. Episode 3, let's go. Episode 3, let's go. Oh my god, how far do you zoom? That's how far you zoom. Girl, what's happening? We're going to a calamity party to get fucked up. See, I know that I was a different type of kid because I would never put this much effort into going to a party that I wasn't invited to. I never got invited to parties anyway, but like it's just not like a thing like it is like I guess in America and the UK and everything, but it's just like it's just so much effort. And I don't know, I don't remember exactly how, like I feel like they just kind of somehow rocked up. Like I know that they make them like a secret party thing and then they have them in the middle of freaking nowhere. But I swear in the book the party was just at like some dude's house, like Max's house or something, because he's in the mansion. Who was the first kid to discover this like intricate cave system for these damn parties? And they seem to happen at a different place every time. Is there just like multiple caves around Kilton? Or do they just do have outside in the woods parties? Because like holy shit, this seems like a great location for this, but oh my god, like Pip's getting in there and all sensual being all like, I want some drugs to let loose. And the guy's like, oh yeah. Just those people just fucking on the rock. I was like, bruh, like not the right place for this, like right in the open where people are walking past. Like they must be out of their bloody minds. Like they mustn't all be there right now. Will these people like regret this later in life, or will they just not remember at all? Like why are men like that? I would choose the bear. I would. And like man, like he's got a weird creepy den for his drug dealing. Like they have couches down there. Like when was all this shit moved down there? Like when does this happen? Like god. But I like that other person saved Pip there and like walked it back. But like man, this party would be like a sensory overload. Too much to focus on, too much noise. I would be like I would never go, but like I would want to leave. He made her a signature cocktail and called it a Pips McCollerton. Like he loves her so much, but like it's really is sad. Like, I feel like I don't like that he's all like, I'm really sorry that I couldn't be there for you. And then what happened? But like her being like, no, it's fine, nothing happened. But like, poor boy, like if I was him, I would have moved to another country just so I don't have to deal with this shit, because it's all the small local town and everyone knows everyone, it's all this shit. But I do think I remember Pip deciding to stop because the threats aren't great, you know, like it's not good. And then she keeps going and then they kill her dog. What's wrong with people? I mean, if you can murder a person, I feel like it's just a next level bad thing that you can murder a dog. It's coming. And again, want everyone to be emotionally prepared that this is a triggering thing that's going to happen. Don't want to talk about any other spoilers. I just want to talk about things as they happen, really, because like if you haven't watched episode 5 or 6 where everything's gonna drop, I'm sure, I don't want to spoil it for you, but that just every video you're gonna get a warning. But it's really good. I think Ravi does convince her to get back into it, because he's like, you've pulled me into this shit, finishing it. But it's reasonable that Pip is getting concerned, because if people are saying to you, don't dig this shit up, obviously Sal is innocent. That's what I'm saying. I really appreciate that all it takes for her to get even more in depth and crazy about this is her mum being like, nah, you can't do this project anymore. And she's like, well, watch me. I'll just do this for myself. I don't care about school anymore. Like she's skipping school, she's breaking and entering. Like this is the thing, is like Pip has to definitely, like, she learns how to handle this a lot more in book 2, kind of flares up again in book 3, but she had internally realizes that she's going crazy and she's doing things that she would normally do, so she has to like really like pull herself back from certain situations. But it's just always interesting to like see how much she's just like, I'm completely obsessed with it, and I need to do it. I need to find out what's happened, and I need to get through this. Oh my god, like the suspense. Like of course it wouldn't be on the bunny on the bed, but when she found that really demented one, I'm like, gotta be some drugs in there. But like of course Becca comes back. Like that's how this works, and they get in the suspense with the music, and it's like boop boop boop. But like I love that Ravi's like setting the code word, and like of course the phone's on silent because duh. But the way that Becca was able to get home, but Ravi was able to like get inside, get upstairs, and be able to tell Pip that she was there within that time. And of course, you know, Becca has to go into her room to find something. Like it's just stressful. Like I hope she doesn't look for them in the cupboard, because that's like crime right there, breaking and entering. Something that always amuses me greatly, not just, you know, with just any show ever, is the way that it's always like, you know, they're hiding somewhere and they always do the to the camera, and then the person who's like, oh, something's wrong, starts to go towards, like, you know, the cupboard or under the bed, or they do that thing where they're like slowly about to find them, but then it's like, you know, a cat meows, a doorbell rings, phone rings, and then they just leave and then somehow forget about that weird feeling. Never makes sense to me, because like if it was me and I thought someone was hiding in my cupboard, I would want to check before I like do the phone call or do whatever, but then I also would like be very scared to be like, oh God, is someone in my house? But it's just the way that they just forget to double check that always amuses me so much, because I'm just like, where is the survival instinct? Okay, so I just finished episode 3 and that was just hilarious that they managed to sneak out, but then at the last second they just run for it and probably make so much noise and slam the door, and they're like, we got away. Like, it was so obvious. But I am going to go to bed. I will watch episode 4 tomorrow morning, so I will see you in a sec for that. Okay, it's the next day, clearly because it's so bright, but I've just started episode 4. One thing that is making me sad though is in the book they found Annie's journal and planner, and she was able to find out a lot of stuff about certain things from this planner because it was all in code and stuff, and there was all these things that she was like, oh my God, this is what this is and that is, and it really helped him with the case. And in the show she's just found a sheet of paper with some like initials and stuff on it, and I feel like it's just like taken away again how mentally amazing Pip is, because I'm just feeling like everything's too easy, and that's what's really bothering me about the show. I'm also liking the scene because obviously, yeah, her mum's all like, you're not doing this anymore, these are people's lives and it's so insensitive and blah blah blah, and Pip's just like, well, okay. But then I love the bit where she's like, yeah, I'm going to Kara's, and then her mum's like, no you're not, you're lying to me. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go do some stuff with the case. And she's like, I told you not to do the case anymore. And she's like, I'm not doing it for my project, I'm doing it for me now. And she's like, well, I forbid it, you can't go. And then she's just like, I'm gonna go, Mum, you can't stop me, and just leaves. And it's always that stuff where it's like, Mum's always like, when I say no, I mean no. And then like her parents just do absolutely nothing to stop her. It's just, it's so funny because it's like, there's no authority. Like, you didn't stop her, you can yell at her later, but she's gonna keep going. Like, you're not gonna be able to stop her. Okay, the hotel thing was just like so easy, but I always love it when the guy, like, you know, the generic blonde faraway shot, he's like, yeah, she was here like a few weeks ago, yeah bruh. And then they're like, look again, and he's like, I don't know. Like, she's the most blonde person ever, and they always said there were so many sightings. It's because she's a generic blonde looking person. People are going to think it's her from far away. It's just how it happens. But I love that it's like the fire alarm, that she grabs the book, and now they're hiding in the hotel room, and they're so cute. But I love the bit where she's like, obviously Andy's posted a photo in this bathroom, but I love that she takes a photo and she's like, look at it, Robbie. And he's like, I mean, you look great, but what am I looking at? I love them so much, they're so cute, but I just know that we're not going to get like, unless they decide to, but I feel like we're not going to get like them in a relationship until season 2 if we get it. And I really do hope that we do, because I want to see the rest of it come to life, but it is just not translating as well as I hoped onto screen. Okay, it's actually really interesting that the mum didn't end up yelling when she came home. Like, she was just like, I love you, like, please don't do anything stupid. But like, I feel like she's like subtly supporting him, even though she's like, stop it. But she was like, I'm gonna make it worse if I yell at her. So like, it's good parenting right there. Oh my God, girl, seriously, just because your dad stayed at the same hotel at a different time doesn't mean he's secret older dude. Like, this is just flat out telling you right now, it is not Victor. Like, ew, her dad would not do that. It's just, really, she sees his name and that's it. She's like, and what's going on? It's like, no. You know, I was waiting for the moment to come where Pip just has like, you know, because you're gonna have a moment where you're gonna think that the person did it. Like, you're gonna think that Sal did it. There's gonna be something incriminating against him, like the video where he was all angry. But it just makes me so sad because obviously Pip's just like, I don't know anymore. And then Ravi's like, I thought you were different, I liked you, and he leaves. And like, you know, they have to have the like breakup of their friendship because they're not dating yet. But like, just feel for Ravi because like, he's had to deal with so much shit. And he was like, Pip, I thought you were on my side. It's just like, I am. And I'm like, oh, so sad. You know, it's taken me 4 episodes to say this, but all the shots of them driving in the car though were giving me severe war flashbacks of having to drive in the UK. England especially, because like all the roads are narrow. When you have to pass someone, it just freaks you out. And like there's meant to be like these like passing lane things. It's just Like single lane roads when you can go both ways are just the worst. So every time I watch these shots, I'm like, oh, I hated that. You know, another thing I just need to mention, even though it's been 4 episodes, is I like the way that Pip just wears the same outfits. Like, girl has favorites and she stands by them. When every other show, they always have a new outfit on. You never see the old outfits. I like that we are reusing here to show that she has a style that she likes and certain pieces that she particularly likes. Like, I feel like that's like a really fun quality to have to the show. For the win, finished episode 4, but I just love that Naomi's coming in clutch to be like, oh my god, like here's the info. But it's like, I just feel like the lying about the alibi doesn't have as much impact because they basically told her in the first episode. So it's not as good. I'm trying to remember now because I don't know if it's kind of giving like, you know, oh, we killed someone in a hit and run and then like we didn't tell anyone but someone knew, kind of. That's what I remember. That's why they were like forced to lie by the killer. But like, I don't know, it's just the impact isn't there as much, and I just feel like everything that Pip's finding out is purely by luck and chance. Like, we're not seeing the intricate research she's doing. Like, do you know how long it took her to go through all the photos, get all these Instagram photos from the calamities, from the night, from this, for her to like dive in deep, to like zoom in to find the clock and find the angles and see reflection in mirrors. All it is here is, oh, let me just take a snapshot. Oh, there it is. Like, I'm liking it, but it's so easy. It should be like gut-wrenchingly hard to figure this out. That is what I'm missing from the show. But those are my thoughts and feelings for episodes 3 and 4. I do hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully you are following along with the show and also want to read the book. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.